Season 1 was great. Season 2 kind of.
I don't know. I like season 2.
Got
Season
stretched.
1.
The thing of things.
So last we left off, I believe it was just 3 of our adventurers who were active at the time, who were trekking across.
So I didn't miss one, right?
You did not. You did not.
Okay.
I missed one last week.
2 weeks.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
2
good.
weeks?
No, you only missed 1 week, but it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So you were approached
missed me
by
just bomb-ass damage.
Larga yet again, and she asks you for another favor. Actually, something of your interest. One of your allies, since you've come here, Sybil the Seer, had been captured and taken by a rogue sect of the Orc tribe that Larga was supposed to be in charge of. She was betrayed by one of her shamans who left with most of the tribe and are doing a some sort of ritual to Gramouche in order to escape this plane, or at least attempt to escape this plane, to please him and escape. You guys set off immediately after learning that there was a limited amount of time you had before the sacrifice was to commence, and you began straight away. You were trekking across the wintry expanse of Barovia, and you're being tailed and hunted by a group of winter wolves. And these wolves, they played it smart. They did as best they could. However, when combat ensued, Callie was getting a little extra help from their patron and was able to easily eradicate 2 of the winter wolves, evening the fight out and essentially trivializing the enemies in the encounter there, and doing extremely well, and just it was a sight to see. Those 2 crits, man.
She named that move the Eldritch Shot.
Oh, there it is. The Eldritch Shot.
Boom goes the denim.
You guys all together have gotten a long rest, and you have been traveling most of the day. You do hear occasional howls behind you. However, once you guys have woken up, all trace of the winter wolves are gone. Their corpses, there are no paw prints, nothing. It's almost as if they were never there. And you wake up in the morning and begin traveling again towards the cliffside. Isilios guiding you, chirping some wisecracks every so often, and just eager to go home for him. That's where he's from. It takes most of the day to get there, and you guys arrive towards the evening, at least like 4 or 5 o'clock. In Barovia, in wintertime, it's starting to get dark at this point, so it's not the greatest situation for those of you without light. And you end up at the bottom of the valley. And this valley has essentially 3 pathways up that you can see, and you're informed that the ritual is taking place on top of the cliffs here. So I'm gonna reveal the valley map for y'all. So this is what y'all have an idea of and what y'all see. The 2 paths on the right are there's a path on the right that's a cave entrance, and a path on the left that's a cliffside path, and then that in the middle is another path. So you've technically 3 paths to choose from on your way up, or you can rest down here and wait until morning.
Well, didn't we just get a long rest, is what you said, or no?
You've been traveling for almost an entire day, getting here after you've woken up.
Gotcha.
So you do have your full health, full everything, but it is now evening of the next day.
I would have spent one of my spell slots to get my.
Sure, at the end of the day, that's fine. Yeah, the previous night.
Yeah.
I think
I wouldn't have been able to do it the previous night since I don't have it prepared.
Oh, okay.
but
My mic is muted. Where are we coming in from?
You'd be coming in just essentially from anywhere in the south. You're approaching this in a very wide sort of angle.
Oh, okay. Sorry, this is okay.
Put my guy down. Here I am. I'm big. That's fine. I mean, it's pretty dark. We might as well just take a rest and figure this out in the morning. Unless you guys want to take the cave.
Do we have eyes on where the ritual's happening?
You can't exactly see it from this location. You know it's somewhere up above you. These caves sort of lead upwards, and the path leads upwards to what's on top of a cliffside. You can't see it from this angle, per se.
Oh, I think we're under
can we have
the
Basilios drive
map.
up there and see where you see?
Yeah, you want to try and send Asilios up?
Yeah.
Sure, so,
I think I'm on the layer underneath the map.
Oh, did I not put it on the correct layer? I didn't. There we go.
Damn it.
3 Eyes was sneaking underneath the map.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
He became one with the
Yeah.
map.
I wasn't even gonna say anything.
So,
I'm definitely sneaking when the DM doesn't notice.
the valley that you guys are coming up on is mostly bare rock. There's a large pool of water, and you can smell sort of sulfur and bubbles and stuff. Not far from the cliffside. The couple that little squares you see there are a couple of tents near the entrance of a box canyon. But the most notable aspect is what you guys see is a large number of ravens all over the cliffside. And you had Asilios there for you. So it is really up to you what you do.
Did we know if the event was planned for the ritual was like, is there something they're waiting for before they undertake the ritual that we know of?
Yes, Larga would have told you guys if I did not at the very beginning. She does mention a timetable. Let me find the exact time for you. The first night of the new moon, 2 days from now.
How long is that from right now?
Currently.
So it'll either be
Tonight, right?
occurring like tonight or tomorrow morning, essentially. First night or, sorry, I'm not, sorry. It'll either be tomorrow morning or tomorrow night.
Okay, so it's not happening until tomorrow.
From what Largus told you.
So that
Also-
sounds like we can rest then.
A little bit. Hopefully quickly.
Can I try to communicate with these crows since I'm a bird-like person myself?
We'll ask them if anyone's already passed
Oh,
through here.
Sorry, ravens. Ravens, not crows.
Yeah, you guys can roll persuasion checks with advantage to try and get some sort of information out of the ravens.
Yep.
Can I do that?
Both of you can, because Asilios is the one granting you advantage. So you're trying to coax some of them down. You've spread some meat around.
Extra advantage because I'm a bird.
And
Yes.
there you go. Most
How do you have a +4?
Bird dog.
Because I'm very persuasive.
Last I checked, this one couldn't even talk.
That's why I'm so persuasive.
it's all in the body. He's just a very attractive bird.
One. Hot boy.
So ravens don't really, they're not responding to your questions directly, but what these checks allow you to do is sort of get the bits and pieces that you could maybe puzzle out. So you'll hear a lot of outsiders in the mist, lost forever. And then another one would say, fire and freedom, darkness and death, no escape, no escape. From the curse, the blood, and then one would say, silver on the cliff is richer than gold, crick. One eye shan't listen, the mists stop his ears. Something that you guys would take note of would be this one, because there's been some odd theme of love when you've been thinking of sort of the Bergio Master and how these interactions have been. There's always been sort of unrequited love. True love never dies, crick. True death never loves.
Yeah, these ravens are hot as fuck.
Pretty much. But basically, this is how they would communicate. That's the only things they really say in common. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm basically just going to give you, since you rolled a crit, all the things they say. I'll put it in roll 20. So you've gathered all the information you can from the ravens. You send Asilius up to scout, and he says at the moment there are a bunch of large orcs prepping for a ritual. He could not see either of the two missing women.
Okay, so on one hand, they're already here. We can't exactly intercept them.
Yeah,
On the
they're
other...
totally dealing with ghost.
Also, are they ghosts, actually?
Yeah, they're totally
The
ghosts.
The birds?
birds are not.
The
Oh, no,
orcs?
No, sorry. But from what I'm getting, all this, it's ghost.
Really? Is that what you're getting?
Have
Yeah.
we been
I
ghosts
got
this whole
something.
time?
I got something different.
You guys
Okay.
do have, some of you do have ghosts inside of you still.
Yeah.
There has been like a kind of Well, at least from my memory, like we have been dealing with quite a bit of like ghosty
Yeah, there's
things.
load. There has been definitely a theme of ghosts.
I don't know what's everybody else thinking. I'm just splurting out.
I mean, if you're repeating these things you heard, the two things that jump out to me is silver on the cliff is richer than gold, and brothers in skin and fur. That sounds. Do I know about werewolves, Zach?
You have fought multiple.
Yeah, that sounds like werewolves to me.
Or
Saying that
maybe,
silvered weapons are better than silvered weapons are the best choice, essentially.
we fought were-rats and stuff, right? Maybe one
You
of
fought
those.
were-rats. You
Were-raven?
fought werewolves.
A dude was a
Were-raven.
were-raven,
Yeah,
wasn't
100%.
he?
Yeah. That was the one that was in the shop owner in Rosnu.
Mm.
One eye. Who do we know that has one eye?
I have 3.
Do you actually have 3 eyes, or is that just your name?
I like to believe I actually have 3 eyes. I mean, Kenku don't necessarily do, but my whole I had a whole thing to it, but it would be copying out the character with ears, but it'd be eyes. But that's a whole
Gotcha.
different story.
Got you.
It's like on his belly button, so it's not very
Yeah.
useful. He's got to cover it up all the time.
It's actually on my armpit.
Okay. Roll call. Do we have silvered weapons? I have a silvered weapon.
I don't. I
have
don't
a
need
silver
a silver
dagger.
weapon. I don't need a
What?
silver weapon.
I believe I have a silver weapon.
2 of you have magical weapons.
I have
It's
a
like you want it to be silvered, but if it's magic,
Scott, do
it
your
doesn't matter,
arrows
right?
count as magical? Are you
Yeah.
level 6 now? I forget how Arcane Archer works.
I am level 6. It's been a while.
Take a peek at Arcane Archer and see if your attacks are magical. But I know Emil has a magical weapon. Callie is magical just sort of by nature.
I just got a magical weapon.
All right, you have the Dagger of Venom.
Yeah.
Oh. 7th level.
Next level, okay.
Aren't we 7th level right now?
Let
Yeah.
me see, I don't think so. Let me double
We
check.
are?
Oh yeah,
like-
if you weren't here last time, we leveled up.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are 7th level.
Do you want me to level
Yep,
up
you may
or?
level up. Sorry, I did forget
Why
to
me?
tell the rest of you that.
I do have a silver dagger.
Anybody who is level 6 may level up to level 7.
I didn't know if it was because I wasn't here last time. How much XP? Somebody give me a number of XP.
10.
23,000.
Holy shit! What the fuck is
69.
this fight?
Giggity. Will we have any knowledge on vampires as well?
I don't. You did encounter one, so you wouldn't be completely unaware of vampires.
Okay. I'm just low. Because a
What-
few. This sounds like both. Just. I don't know. I don't know if my character would know that.
Like a
Were
vampire?
vampires?
That would be fucking dope.
Or like werewolves and vampires. Like we've all played Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's homebrew.
Because like without wings, she flew from a wall. And there's like a couple things that like could go between, but I mean they're kind
Also,
of
keep in mind that these are ravens. There's not a lot of complexity going on there, and also some of the stuff may be misleading. So you could read into what you want, but
Excuse me.
So basically, I asked them a question and they didn't really answer it.
they don't really respond to your questions. They just sort of peck at you or they just sort of chat like out loud while you're nearby, essentially.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, arcane arrow.
But yeah, you guys have the cliffside path and the tunnels. Essentially, are the two paths you can take. The valley in the middle isn't super useful to you because you need to go up.
Oh, I got an additional shot, which is nice.
So the
I-
choice is actually to rest, go into the tunnel, or go up to the valley.
Yeah, the tunnel
or
it
the
also
cliffside.
leads up. So there's caves on the right-hand side and a cliffside path to the left. The valley in the middle, the tents appear to be abandoned.
Who can see in the dark?
Elves.
I can.
Yes.
Everyone but
Darren.
Three eyes.
Three
Darren,
eyes.
3 eyes.
And me. And me.
Darren.
I gotta.
I'm just saying, it seems like the cliffside path might be better for us because of that.
I mean, I do have arrows. I mean, I would go up the cliff.
All right, let's do it.
Hold on, is this climbing a cliff?
No, there's actually a path here, but it's winter, obviously, so, you know, take that as you will.
Alright.
There's a...
Oh yeah, what about how it's the wind situation?
It's not too windy, but you assume that, you know, there's probably going to be something up the path or some sort of slipperiness up the path, given that you've been trekking through snow the whole time.
Yeah, that's another thing to consider then.
I'll read you the cliffside path here. There's a steep and narrow path cut into the face of the cliff, worn smooth by years of frequent rainwater sluicing through its channel. The footing looks treacherous, but viable. From your vantage, the path appears to switch back as it rises towards the distant summit. In theory, the path is longer than it shows on the map. It's just sort of giving you a taste.
Yeah, let's try it, I guess.
Yeah. Does it look horse viable?
He's bigger than
Because
y'all.
the cave
so
probably isn't Genevieve, but
he's bigger than y'all, so he's probably have like, and also he doesn't really have the same types of knees that you guys do, so he'll probably have disadvantage on checks and things like that. But you could certainly bring him up.
all right. I'll lead the way. Attempt to do so anyway through the pass.
Sure.
I'll follow slightly behind him.
Alrighty. The path is not without its dangers. Let's see what happens. Your feet threaten to slip from underneath you every step as you force your way up the glass-smooth stones of the path. As you round one of the many twists of the climb, you see a sizable raven nest a short distance ahead directly in your path, and a dozen or so of the birds eye you warily. Up until this point, the trek has been difficult, but this is obviously the first problem you guys have. What would you guys like to do?
I didn't really hear that. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to level up.
Ravens in front, basically. There's a bunch of ravens and a raven's nest on the path.
A big ravens or the little ravens?
Not were ravens, just ravens.
3 eyes, go talk to him. Tell him to get out of here.
I'll use my divine sense to see if there's anything up about.
Smite to scare them.
Is it like really snowy?
It's more icy than snowy.
Okay, so there's like not feet of snow like on
No,
this.
it's not like Lord of the Rings style. No.
Crap.
Okay, I would like to use Cry and wail like a banshee.
You're just gonna scare and make a huge noise, essentially.
On
Let's
the
not make a
snowy
huge
cliffside.
noise. Yep. Let's.
Well, you just said it's not that snowy.
Well, no, I'm not worried about the avalanche. I just want to make sure you know what you're doing. You're making an extremely loud noise on the edge of a cliff.
On the edge of a cliff for all to hear.
Fine, you guys are
No, I mean, I'm not saying no. I wanted to make sure that you knew what you were doing.
Well, so they're blocking the path?
There's a nest in the way, yeah. You could probably get around it potentially without provoking them, but you think that they might, get mad at you for getting close to their nest, or be mad because you're just walking close to them, or anything like that.
I roll stealth.
Okay, fine. I lied. I want to try. I'm gonna still use Mimicry, but I want to repeat everything they repeated to us.
Okay, so you're just gonna say all the things that you heard earlier. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me a charisma check.
Oh shit, that's a save.
Quick question,
Mhm.
Zach. HP just base.
Roll of the average, your choice.
What is it?
For you, it'll be a
D8 plus
D10,
2?
so it'll be 6 plus con, or you can roll the D10. Yeah, so you start trying to mimic the crows, or the ravens rather, and they just sort of cock their head at you, and they're still staring at you as if they're afraid of you.
Afraid?
What was that last word? As if they're
Afraid
what?
of you.
Oh. And I walk like closer, like I get like right on top. Like I keep, I guess, I keep heading up the path.
You're
as
trying to
if
walk
they're-
past them as you're doing it.
as if they're not
Okay,
there.
make me a dexterity saving throw. As you attempt to go past them, you're saying these things like you're sort of cawing at them. They fly up and they sort of throw your balance off a little bit, and you almost fall. You manage to sneak past just barely with the saving throw, and you've made it past the nest. However, the ravens are a little bit more stirred up. They sort of made a little bit of a ruckus.
How many of them are there? Can we tell?
There's about a dozen or so.
Why don't we just kill the birds? I mean, they're cute and all, and they were kind of helpful, but like, if they're gonna give us away, why don't we just?
I know, sneaky.
So, Urba, you attempt to follow Three Eyes through, trying to sneak by. There's not a lot to hide
Sneak
behind, but
in.
you're basically trying to be quiet and sort of calm them down. I'll need you to make a dexterity saving throw as they start. They do it again. They buff at you. They're pecking at you. Make a dexterity saving throw again. Oh, I'm sorry, dexterity check. But you make it regardless, so.
How far away are they from me?
Not far. They can be, as close as you'd like. They're not super far away.
Do you want me to roll a dex
You're
check?
good. You
or...
made it anyway.
Okay.
I'll move forward and use my channel divinity.
To make them afraid of you.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Scare them
they
away.
all fly off. I'm not even have them roll. They're scared of you. It's sort of,
Just birds.
Yeah. The rest of you sort of start trying to sneak by and such, and you do. You did make the birds fly. They're making a lot of noise and they're flapping their wings as they're cawing and such as they run away from you all.
Okay, I'll quickly while they're gone.
Yep, and you all tick tick tick, and you go ahead and walk by.
Can I investigate the nest?
Yeah, go for it.
Click. Is it load for you guys?
It's not popped up for me now.
Awkward. I can't even click that.
Oh no!
What's happening?
I might have a bunch of roll. Oh no, there's a bunch of. There's gonna be a
bunch
bunch
coming?
of them in there.
Yeah, okay.
Super lagged. Yeah.
So you go take a peek in there and you start brushing around. You know that there should be eggs in the nest for this time of year, but there aren't any. You also notice that the nest has been moved recently, and you notice that there's what looked like a small thread that was snapped, but it wasn't like a real thread. It looks magical, and you notice it just now as it's fading away into dust. It looks like you guys set off some sort of alarm spell.
Oh boy.
It's funny, so as you say that, you look up, and I need the first two passed to make another dexterity saving throw. So I'll need another one from Urba and from Three Eyes.
Big giant bird. Oh,
Yeah!
save me!
You
Wait,
fall to your death.
Well, you got a +3 if that helps at all.
Oh, actually, I'll need this from everybody. They push rocks down the entire wall, so everybody on the cliffside, they just start shoving rocks off the cliff down on top of you guys, and then you hear them slowly come down the cliff.
Who is they?
There are orcs on top of the cliff that are shoving a bunch of, or rather on the very top, and they're pushing rocks down on you.
Do I
Neil,
get completely crushed?
Emil, we get your
Yeah,
+3.
everyone gets.
You guys are close
+3.
enough. I'll allow it. That's fine.
I mean, my crit fail
Yeah.
still.
Also, do we have temp HP?
You would, yeah.
Oh, it'd be
It'd
11.
be 11 now, I believe. You all take,
I suppose I should roll for my horse.
if you've rolled below a 15, including the with the +3 bonus, you take half damage. But everybody else, you take 17 damage if you rolled below a 15. Or 7, sorry.
What's your bonus? +2?
+3, I believe.
But wait, below a 15?
You take 8 damage, Three
Yeah.
Eyes.
You're good.
Can I use uncanny dodge?
You can't, unfortunately. You actually take none because it's a dex save, and you have evasion at this level, I believe.
Yeah, you do.
I can't be surprised.
You're not surprised by it. You're like, oh fuck! You look up and they're coming at you. But they see you guys have sort of moved past it, and they just appear to be readying themselves for when you get up to the top. So you guys make your way up to the top. You think they know you're expecting them, and yeah. Here's what you begin to see, and I can remove this part of the map. Map and background. Bye, Valley. I don't need you anymore. Need to put this in the correct layer.
We lost Herba, I think.
Yeah. I'm just adjusting the size just so we can actually have an accurate battle map. Is there somebody sobbing on the soundtrack? I've been playing too much of the forest, and it's really fucking me up.
I can switch it up.
No, you're good. It's fine. It's fucking fine. It's fine.
We should get some battle music anyway.
So you guys are coming up this side over here. I'm assuming that the horse was bringing up the rear, but it's really whatever order you want to be in.
Hello?
Okay.
There it is.
I hear you.
Check. Okay. That was weird.
So here's what it will look like as you guys are walking, I assume. So as you guys come up to the top of this sort of cliffside, the summit of Rook's Crag, you see Gag, the orc blood shaman, and 5 of his men, all almost glowing with an energy, and on the altar you see bleeding out 2 women with their necks cut, and they're not dead yet, but they are bleeding out. It appears that Larga had given you bad information or was misinformed, and it was able to happen earlier than expected. You see, let me show you on the map, because we have that technology.
What's their HP?
Also, just take this time to note what spells you guys have in the spell storing ring.
What is it? It's 1 shield, 1 healing word. No, 1 shield, 2 healing words, and a spiritual
I
weapon.
believe that's
Am I
usually
correct?
what we do, yeah.
I'm fine with that. I mean, that's, I guess, up to the people who give it the night
Yep.
before.
Yeah, we haven't changed anything, so
Just
or declared any changes, I guess.
The green guy is going to be the orc shaman. You guys can go ahead and roll into initiative order here. You'll be coming out of the tunnel, and they're ready and waiting for you. You definitely notice that Sybil and the other mage are very close to death, if not dead already.
It's an 8. Which ones? On the altar?
Yeah, on the altar.
So it's the rectangle on the far end.
So yeah, the women are over here. And all of these orcs appear to be glowing in a little bit. They seem to be stronger or influenced by something.
Whatever happened to Spanish era? How many rounds is 10 minutes?
600.
60. 600 or 6? Yeah, 600.
Sweet.
No, it'd be 60.
Each minute is 10 rounds. You're right. It is 60. I don't think before I speak.
It's okay, at least you came up with an answer. Can our dark wizard friend help us?
What dark wizard friend?
Our necromantic dwarf?
Dwarf. Gnome.
He's
No.
like a gnome.
He's guarding the bottom of the pass.
Ah.
He lent you a Celios.
What he does best.
He's making sure nobody comes up behind you.
If people come up from behind us, I'm gonna be kind of mad. He's doing a pretty bad
Well,
job.
maybe he dies. We'll see.
He'd be like, sorry guys, there were 2 people and I've only got 5 HP. I'll just let him go by.
How the hell do you spell shaman? A-N, not E-N. Oops. Oh, hell yeah. Look at these initiative rolls, boys. So these guys are ready for you, and they're going to take a few javelin attacks at you with disadvantage. So there'll be 3 attacks on the first 3 people, 1 each. Actually 2 each because they have that. But with disadvantage because they're far off. So it'll be 2 on each of the 3 point guards. So 2 on 3 eyes. And these are all plus 6 to hit. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need to get my
10.
22 in there? I didn't.
These 2 are
I
on
gotta add one.
Callie. Does a 20 hit you, Callie?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take the hit. It's fine.
Zach, hold on. I'm not in there.
Okay, they're not going yet, but you'll be up top.
Oh, okay,
This is just they're ready to tax because I knew you were coming up.
Cool.
I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Do it.
You just take 5 damage as
Wait.
the javelin hits you, and then 2 attacks at Irba.
Oh, there. Okay.
Does a 16 hit you, Irba? Or no, it is a 17.
16.
Okay. And you take 10 damage.
Wait, how much do I take?
You didn't
By
get
the
hit at
time
all.
we even
Three
get
eyes, you're
in,
fine.
by the time we get in here, I'm already down past half. That's just wonderful.
What? You only took...
Did you resort us in the inititive order?
Yeah, you're descending.
Yeah.
You should be good.
Wait,
Sweet.
you're bloodied already?
Not bloodied, but weak.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
fine.
weak. This is the 27, 8.
You only took 10
Yeah.
damage. I just want to clarify.
I also took 17 from the falling rocks.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Oh,
That's fair.
shit.
27 damage.
And that's not counting for your temp HP?
That's including temp HP.
Damn, you're weak. You're
So everybody,
squishy.
you are up first. What would you like to do?
Cool. There's no places to really run to or hide. How big are these like rocks that are right around here?
They're relatively big. You probably get half cover behind them or something along those lines if they were to do ranged attacks against you.
We should kind of split up. Are we facing down? Like is this
What do you mean?
like is this like a whole like pit or
Upwards.
like are we
You're
still traveling
arriving
upwards?
up
We're still
onto a cliff.
we're still going up.
essentially.
Okay. Well, let's just test these bad boys out. We're gonna hex the first guy.
Sure.
It's closest in the bottom
Yep.
one. And we'll fire just
Okay,
two
so
arrows
you're gonna have
at
to
him.
move up a little bit to get a view, but you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. I'm moving up and moving back.
Okay, you're gonna
so.
slide back into the pit. Gotcha.
Yes, I'm not.
Go
even
ahead and
moving
roll
yet.
those attacks. Those hit.
I didn't add hex.
You can go ahead and roll the extra 2d6. That's a total of 16, 25 damage. Nice.
Do I see him actually get hurt by that?
Yeah, it does damage for sure.
Cool.
All right. And as you start the turn, the shaman is up, and his name is Gag or Grag, or one of those. It's a classic orc name. And he says, Larga sent you, but you're too late. Your friends are dying, and Gramoosh has blessed us. And he begins to attack the fuck out of y'all. Let me see what he's got. So he's going to move forward 30 or so feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. It's just going to be floating around you guys, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 feet, so it's just going to attack the first person he sees, which is going to be 3 eyes. Let me see what he's got. What's his spell attack modifier? There it is. Missing horribly. And he's then going to throw his spear twice. He's at disadvantage because of the range. And these are both going to be at 3 eyes again because he's the most easily seen one. These are +6 to hit. Neither will hit. And then the other guys go. Let's see what these guys get. You notice that these guys step forward. They use their movement, and then they don't look like normal orcs anymore. They their tusks begin to elongate, and they seem to be a little hairier, and their snouts go up a little bit, and they just look a little bit like pigs almost.
Porks. They're porks.
And that'll be their action. They move up into cover and are there. Callie, it's your turn.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25,
What's
30.
the number 6?
I don't know. Somebody's been moving it around.
Oh, I'm dicking around with the dice, but then I put it there because it's like, oh, there's a spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
that works.
6
That's
can be a
what I
spiritual
figured.
weapon. Let's see. I'm torn. I'm right up on this guy, but you know what? I think I can actually hit. If I cast Shatter at that point, I think I hit this. I think I hit these 4. I hit this guy, the shaman guy, this guy, and this guy. So I think I'm going to do that instead.
Yeah, 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's pretty much a 4. Yeah.
I'm going to hit all 4 of these guys. And since I'm at now level 4 spells, it's actually 5d8.
Noise.
And I think it's a con save?
Yep. These are all regular dudes. This guy gets +4 to con.
So the green ones are just regular?
Yeah, you could tell the green name guys, the shaman, the other 3 appear to be the normal guys.
My save's 15.
Okay,
by the way.
so the shaman makes it. Let me see what these other boys. Oh, these guys are all get the same. Cool. They're beefy as fuck. 2 make it. Well, 1 makes it. The other 3 do not. I mean, other 2.
So-
I rolled too many d20, but
15 to the 2 that make it,
Okay.
and 30 to those that don't.
yeah, it's a lot of damage.
And yeah, I don't get a lot of spell slots, so I gotta make them super powerful.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can do.
I'll say the.
Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. Am I within 60 feet of the people dying on the mantle?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. You are, yeah.
I look at my team. I'm gonna make a judgment call. Can I cast Healing Word from here?
You can't
heal
because you
one of
cast a
their wounds?
leveled spell.
Never mind. Never mind. That's my turn.
Cool. 3 eyes.
Alright. You said these. One, grab. These guys are like they're like the pickish looking ones.
That
right?
one and the
Or
one
is
on
it-
Catley.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this one. And hit it. Try to stab it with my dagger.
Please do. That will hit.
Oh shit!
That is some sneak attack.
Yay.
Wow, not a single one.
It's unusual for you.
Right? Dude, my luck's turning around today. I already have invaded like I should have been dead if all those hit.
Warhorsey. The warhorse is in difficult terrain in here, so once he gets out into the open area, he'll be okay to move, but he'll have half speed until that point. Or rather, it'll take double movement up until that point.
Okay.
That was
Oh, I'm
dumb.
sorry. I
2,
always
3,
think the one you're
4,
done. Go ahead, T. What you got?
7,
I'm gonna take an offhanded attack with my other dagger.
Go for it.
16 hit.
An additional 4. Nice.
And how's he looking?
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up 10.
Cool. So you back up as the warhorse comes thundering through, squishing through. It's like pushing, making sure it gets all the way up.
So that's 30 feet of movement, so another 60 feet. Charge straight for this one.
Cool. Go ahead and make an attack. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
The green
Yeah.
boy. Hold on. How do you attack? Okay.
That'll miss.
Does 14 hit?
His hooves thunder against the plate armor they're wearing.
Okay. So that's my horse's turn then.
The Orogs go now. They're getting pumped up. They're glad you guys are getting into range with them. They're more excited to use their great axes than they are their stupid fucking javelins. And they're just gonna surround the people they can see. They're gonna try and They see what Callie did, and the two of them are going to rush over to her. And the third one's going to attack your horse. So I'm going to make...
First one is at
Okay,
disadvantage.
so I'll do horse attacks first. This will be the disadvantage attack. And... So that's up 9, and then let me see. Does a 13 hit your horse?
No.
Okay. And this is the second attack?
I'm going to, on the one that I blocked, use my
The fear helmet.
on.
So it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Oops. 17 saves.
That okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Does a 14 hit your horse?
Also no. I got him chainmail.
Now there'll be 2 attacks against, 4 attacks against you, Callie.
Do it.
Holy fuck!
Holy
Holy
shit.
fuck!
My God. Holy
All right.
That
shit.
looks bad.
It's really,
Holy
really bad.
fuck!
So I'm willing to guess that I can't really shield against that, so I just go ahead and do what you do.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you shield, you might be able to block one.
No, that's 24 plus bless.
Oh.
So 27.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see if you killed Callie just
I
now.
literally
How many...
might have.
Let's see.
Alright, so that's 6d12 for crits. Plus 1d12 regular damage. Plus
All net
Where,
ones.
are we surrounded by, like, rock? Or... Like,
Oh,
there's no
not even
danger of
that
anyone
bad.
falling off, right?
I have 1 hit
Fuck!
point.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I've never
Alright.
seen that
Holy
before. That's a
shit.
wild set of rolls. There goes all of my luck for the game, though. Alright, Darren, it is your turn, bud. You just see Callie, she cast this shatter spell, and as her arms are up and the noise is just dissipating, 2 great axes slam into her sides, and they dig deep into him. And they do that twice in a row, and Callie's just pulling her great sword back out and just barely standing.
Oh shit. Okay, I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to here. I can see the dais, right?
Yes, you can at this point.
Alright, I will cast Healing Word on the woman that I recognize.
Which will be
There's one I
Sybil the
do
Seer,
remember.
yeah. She was the one who came here
Yes.
initially with you guys.
I will do that. Level 1, just to stop her bleeding.
Perfect. So Sybil is no longer bleeding out.
Oh, that's better than that.
You get +4, right?
That's
Yeah.
5. Yeah, 5. That's 5 healing. Fuck. I can't
What?
really.
Are the orcs restrained? The ones that are bleeding out?
They're not orcs. They are the sacrifices, and Sybil is one of the seer that you guys have been interacting with throughout the adventure, and she came here initially with you guys, and then the other is the mage that you're attempting to rescue.
Sybil, the one who can save herself.
Sybil's not very
Right?
strong. She's just a seer. Like
Oh.
she's like
Oh,
a
she's-
fortune teller.
Which
Oh,
one?
yeah,
Which one can do the
Claire.
magic?
That's the one you guys are gonna have as a buddy.
Wait,
afterward.
okay, are they restrained at
They are
all?
gagged and bound. Yes,
Oh.
Okie dokie.
gagged, bound, and their throats have been cut.
I'm gonna use my action to shoot the most wounded of the 4 rods.
Yeah, you can easily see the one that looks to be breathing the heaviest. It
Well-
pings off the armor. Second attack.
Nope, can't do that with crossbow.
Oh, you need the feet. That's right. All right, Emil.
So who looks the most hurt out of the 2 that are standing near me?
Callie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah.
The tusky one looks fine. They're all tusky, but the more tusky one looks fine, and the one at your horse looks comparably worse off.
I'm going to. Okay, first I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Vroom. Spiritual weapon appears.
Hit the regular one next to myself. That's probably
It's
not
just
gonna hit.
easily dodges out of the way.
And I'll lean to one side and try to hit it.
Sure. Yes, that will
20.
do it. That'll hit.
And 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a level 1 Divine Smite
Second
on
one,
it.
yeah, go for it. And you manage to. Oh, where are the d8s? Roll the d8s. Oh, you did. They're there. I'm an idiot. You managed to kill him. That one, even with the blessing of Gramouche, it just is not able to contain versus the power you hold as your war lust, I guess, would be your lust for war and battle.
That's gotta be the first time I've been the first to kill
I
something.
think it actually is. Urba, you are up.
Was that the one that was weak and had my hex on?
Yeah, you can move it.
All right, I'll wait for that. I move to here, and I ram a. Actually, would I be able to heal Callie with a potion?
You could spend an action feeding them a potion if you wanted to, yeah.
Callie, do you want a potion?
I'm battle ready. I'm probably not even focused on you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look at you and be like, hit them with all you got, dude.
You can see Callie's just like
Yeah, you might want to wait until she goes down next.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then I'll just move to here then, and I'll just pepper the first guy. That bonus action move the hex to the first guy. To the
one on Callie
the
or
special
the
orcs?
special orcs.
The one just below Callie.
Cool. That's not one of the special ones. So the
Okay.
Special one. There's one right here down at the bottom,
there
and then there's one right in front of me.
Which one looks more deadly?
the deadlier one's probably the ones with the bigger tusks.
All right, then I'll hit that. I'll hit the one
So
on Callie then.
yeah, you move it. You're running forward. You're
I'll move-
dragging your hex along with you, and you're firing as you're running towards them. Go ahead and roll 2 attacks. Easily hit.
Damn.
Oof, that hex though.
So a total of that is 14, 15,
19.
Yeah, and you hex them for, I'm assuming, strength checks or something like that.
Is there? I don't know what else. I always just move the hex. Is there anything else with hex?
Yeah, so you get to give them disadvantage on a certain check based on one skill. So if you wanted them to be able to, like, so if you were trying to support 3 Eyes and hiding, you could do perception, and that means they'd have disadvantage on perception checks to see him.
I've never done that before with hex.
If you were to do grapple or strength checks, grappling and pushing them would be easier, stuff like that.
Have I seen them? Have I seen them try to push down?
Not really. They haven't been pushing. They've been just swinging.
They look hard though. They look.
They're beefy boys.
Strong. I'll strength checks.
All right. The shaman will slide up a little bit, and he'll say, "Feel the power of Gramouche flow through you," and he uses his battle cry and just and yells, and they are all affected by that. And he's going to take his attack against. He's going to lean over and try and smack Emil.
Oh, trying to hit me.
That's a lot of movement.
So a 19.
That just hits.
You take 16 damage. He shanks you with his spear. This shaman does not appear to be a stranger to battle. Oh wait, no, he's made. Well, that's fine. Whatever, I'll leave it as is. I'll do two-handed in the future. The other Orogs at this point are just almost like you can see the blood like pulsing in their necks as their hearts are beating. They're gonna make their attacks. This one's going to stride forward and attack Three Eyes with 2 attacks.
I'll use my. Would I be able to make an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you would.
Would we both be able to make an attack of opportunity, actually?
Yep, you would be able to.
Yeah.
Cool, 5 damage. Oh wait, no, that doesn't hit.
No,
No,
that's
it doesn't hit. Just kidding. I lied. That does though.
That one hits, though. Would I
Wait,
be
you
able to
use your
Divine
reaction.
Smite on a reaction?
You use your reaction to activate your helmet, I believe. Right? Is that the condition?
That was before my turn.
Okay, cool. You could Divine Smite on any time.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. This one's a level 2.
Cool.
So, is that another 1d8?
Yes, you may roll one more.
I always
yes, it's
forget.
one more.
Another
so
2.
13 total.
Yeah.
So it strides up to
What's-
these 2. 4d20. Hey, how far did it move? 1, 2. Just reading up on my shit.
Sorry. Oh, we're good. I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna make a charge attack on you with his tusks, Three Eyes. So this first one will be the charge attack.
Yep.
So a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Make me a strength saving throw. You take 15 damage and you fall prone. And you feel just a pulse of something inside of you as he hits you. He's going to go at you again with his tusks. Oh no, this one will be with his maul. So a 24 to hit. I'm assuming hits, and you take an additional 15 damage.
Okay. I use uncanny
Yep.
dodge on the.
They're the same damage. You cut one of those damages down to just 7 damage, so you can you can do that.
Yep.
The second one's going to tear into Callie.
Ah, shit.
20.
I'm gonna shield.
21. Can you shield 21?
I'm at 17, so it would hit 21.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's only +5 to hit on these guys, so it'd actually be a 20.
Oh, great. Then I will shield.
Boing, and the
Using my
first
ring.
one bounces off you, and now the second one.
Why'd you crit here?
Wait, do they have advantage?
They do.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Boosh! Still up, motherfucker.
And just this time you don't even need the shield to block. You bring your greatsword up and deflect the blow. And that is their turn. And it is your turn.
So who next to me is the weakest? Like, who looks the worst, most hurt?
The 2 that you slapped with the shatter are like obviously their heads are still ringing.
How's this guy? Is this guy bloodied yet?
It's sort of, yeah, pretty much.
All right.
He's looking real
I'm gonna
rough.
bonus action Hexblade curse
Yeah.
him. And I'm gonna attack him with my sword in the hopes to gain some of that sweet, sweet HP when I kill someone that I curse.
These are humanoids, right?
Are
Or is
orcs
that the one
humanoids?
that...
They are.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna roll... What is that? 2d6 plus
proficiency.
8 because it's my
yeah.
proficiency. 13. Is he still
No,
alive?
he goes down in 1, and he falls over.
Boosh, yeah. I regain 11 hit points at that. That's something. I'm still bloodied, but I'm looking better. And then, of course, he comes back as my accursed specter as I... Or is that an action? You know, I just do it. So, I'll roll him into initiative, but...
You got a cool buffed specter.
Yeah. How's Big Boy looking at me? Well, how is this other orc looking right next to me? Is he looking hurt too?
Northern boy is hurt. Eastern boy is all right.
I can't. For some reason, it won't let me drag the monster on. For some reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'll find one for you.
Cool. I'll attack Northern boy.
I don't know if you can control him, but he's right there for now.
I can't, so you might need to move him for me.
That just hits.
Cool. Wow, an 18 just hits. You boys are strong. No, it's fine. Oof, 7. So he's probably still up. Can I make that an Eldritch Smite?
Yeah, on hit you can.
I'm gonna do that. Another 25.
Yeah, he's gone.
Jesus.
God damn.
You guys
Stop.
missed it. I critted twice on Eldritch Smites. I did like a shit ton of
It was
damage.
absurd.
Callie,
Stop being so rage.
I know Callie is worn out. All she's hoping this ghost will protect her. And with that, I'll be right back.
3 eyes, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack again. 23 hit.
Yep.
So, question on the dagger of venom. Is that like, do I need to do any maintenance for that?
Any what? Any action or anything like that?
Like maintenance to the weapon itself, like as far as effects.
You have to use an action to cause the poison to coat it, and then it stays on for 1 minute, or until you hit somebody with it.
Okay. Cool. How's he looking?
He's hurt pretty bad, but you're doing a good job against him.
I'm gonna do an offhanded attack.
Nice.
Oof.
Wish that had happened a second before.
Yeah, too.
And another 8 damage. Wow, you're rolling really well for damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, sneak attack doesn't count.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna back up like 30 feet.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Warhorse's turn.
So I'm guessing the one to the left is more hurt out of the two big boys.
Wait, is this guy dead? I think you killed him.
Wait, did I?
No, sorry, just a different guy. Oh, this is the shaman. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Zach, how do I roll the Spectre into initiative?
Just roll a d20 plus his stats, and I'll put him in.
What are his stats? I gotta look that up.
Sorry, John. What was your question?
Which of the two Orogs, the two big Orogs, which one's more hurt?
The one directly next to Urba, and yeah.
Okay, Warhorse is gonna rear back, and then charge it.
Cool. The big guy's gonna take an opportunity attack on you. Two-handed spear stab. Missing horribly.
Nope.
Well, he's gonna plus 6.
And...
No, but you can't hit. Your AC is pretty high. You got barding for him, right?
Yeah.
It's a 20.
22 hit?
Yep.
Okay, make a DC 14 strength saving throw for the orc.
Our big boy here. extra strength or are these basic boys? He makes it.
Oh. Okay, that's my warhorse's turn then.
Zach, the Spectre rolled a 20, by the way.
He's in there. The last of the Orogs, well, at least the last of the Orogs that you guys see. Oh, they're all dead. Never mind. But you do see two more running in. Their turn is getting here, but they appear to have been guarding the caves, and they come sprinting out. You guys notice, I forgot to mention this before, but you see the mage still bleeding out, and we'll see if she makes it. Darren, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, who just made a death save? Did I hear that right?
No,
she's
no
bleeding
death
out,
saves.
sorry. The mage is
Okay.
continuing to bleed out.
And Callie's still on her feet?
She is.
Right?
I'm one good attack from being knocked down, but I'm better than 1 hit point.
Okay. Then I will toss another healing word at the altar. At
Cool.
the other person.
And the
that's hurt.
mage with the spell suppressor necklace on is her. You see her throat knitting together and healing, and the blood stops pooling from her throat.
Cool. Yeah. Whoops. That's supposed to just be 1. So another 5.
She doesn't seem to wake up or anything, but her breathing evens a little bit.
Okay. I will move up to. Ooh, no, I won't do that. I will come over to here, and I will attack this one.
Sure. Yeah, you drop your bow and you start slashing.
Yep. 2 attacks with the rapier. 15 doesn't hit.
It does. These guys are not beefy in terms of AC.
7 points of piercing.
Nice.
Do another one.
Hits.
Ooh, 10. That's the best I've ever rolled.
All right. And that's bonus in action.
Oh, it's still up?
And yep, still.
Yep. That's
Emil.
Okay, bonus action. I'm going to try to knock this guy down.
Sure. And he falls over.
Okay, 2 attacks. At advantage. And 13?
That'll hit.
Nice. That's my turn.
And this wereboar will just stay down as you smack him one last time, and your axe goes in with a wet, sickening thud. Urba, it's your turn.
Oh, it's down?
Yep.
Is it dead, or is it? Oh, cool! I can move freely. I'm gonna slide up 1, and I'm going to. So, wait, excuse me. The 2 on the altar, they all right? They're
Darren
not.
seems to have taken care of the bleeding.
Okay. Then I'll slide up 1, and I'll pump. Hold on. All right, that won't do anything. We'll throw 2 arrows into the guy that I already hexed.
Yep. Both hit. And 9 makes 19.
Consistent.
All right. Are you using your bonus action to heal or anything?
We'll throw in an action surge,
Ooh.
and we'll rotate to the other guys that just came out of the cave.
Sure.
And we'll fire 2 arrows at the first guy. Second. Yeah. That one
Yep.
hits. That one was a
The
bursting
floating one,
arrow.
I figured. Yep.
Yep. And then this one's just probably just be a normal arrow.
And it misses. So roll
Alright.
your force arrow damage and your longbow damage.
Does that knock him prone?
No, it just does AoE.
Oh.
And that is 2d6. Anybody within 10 feet.
Womp. Yeah, nice. You've given them a nice warming present as they come out. You still have your bonus action.
I'm actually pretty good.
Cool. Spectre. The Spectre rises
Spectre's-
from the Orog that you murdered.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just look at it and be like, kill them. And the Spectre's gonna shift here and life drain.
Cool.
He actually gets a +8
Because
modifier.
your
'cause he's-
proficiency, it's fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, don't roll 12d0s, roll 1d20. Oh, but does a 12 hit? Oh, wow. Alright, so that's 3d6 damage, and he needs to make a con save. 10.
Con save. He does, real good.
Cool, so it doesn't affect his max HP, but he does take 10 damage as the Spectre draws its hands into his chest and starts draining the life out of him. That's his turn.
Ooh. Alright. It's your turn. Oh, wait, did I delete somebody? No, I didn't. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the
Yep.
special guy in front of me twice, because I'm out of special things to do. So it's just slashy. Nope.
That's not gonna do it. That will
That'll do it. If he was
You
heck,
still have your cape. You have the cape, right?
yeah, but I just use my action to attack. I'm not a person to back down from fights. 12. Slashing. And I guess that's my turn.
He's looking hurt. And in return, he's going to slash at you.
Oh, I can't shield anymore. Fuck. Alright.
First one misses.
Well,
Second one will hit.
That's definitely gonna hit me.
You see he's goring you with his tusks.
Cool. Can I hellish rebuke this even if I pass out?
We'll see what happens.
You
Let's
still
see.
get your
Let's see if you go
reaction.
down.
Alright, let's find out. Up,
No.
I'm still up. I'm still up. I'm gonna hellish
So you
rebuke
may go ahead and roll it.
it. He needs to make a dex save, and I think I always forget.
Yeah.
Is hellish rebuke?
3d10 because you're a level something tiefling.
Yeah, whatever. Cool. So he takes half damage. Takes 5 more
He looks
damage.
very, very hurt. Maybe a Constitution saving throw. Yep.
Me?
Actually, you 2-3. I was about to have you do it earlier. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Am I close enough to you to get your thing, Emil?
No, you are not within 10.
Boo. Oof.
yeah.
You
I'm
feel
feeble
a
as
slow
later.
pulse, similar to what Three Eyes felt earlier, and you could feel some sort of infection coming on.
Oh, shit.
Some sort of what?
Ah, fuck.
Infection.
Alright.
Did we hear that right?
Yep, infection.
Yeah.
The
Fuck.
shaman is
I already got
going to jump and try and just fucking like body the shit out of
The small
yeah,
boy.
exactly. And he's also moving his spiritual weapon to attack Callie. So spiritual weapon attack on Callie is an 11, and the 2 attacks on on Darren are a 14 and a 25.
14 does not.
Does a nope, 15 won't hit you either. You take 11 damage as it slams into you.
Alright.
3 eyes, your go.
Oh god. Um. Like to move up to here and use my action. Ready my dagger. Venom.
Cool. The blade begins dripping with poison.
I forget. Is it? I don't remember. I'm
All set? Okay. Warhorse.
How are those people on the altar looking?
They are hurt very badly, but they're not bleeding out or dying.
So are they
They're stable. More or
okay?
less.
In that case, would you count this as a charge, like this movement? Like, would I be charging into this person?
Sure, why not?
All right. 25 hit.
Shit. I didn't realize how strong fucking horses were. Yeah.
That's another DC 14 strength.
That one's already weak.
Yeah, there we go. Cool damage. He's fine.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna have my horse use the rest of its movement to move us here.
Okay, and you're taking
That's gonna be
an
the
attack
turn.
of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll try to block it.
Okay. Disadvantage. So that's a 15 plus 4, so 19.
Yeah, it still hits.
For 14 damage.
Ah, that's one more than. Okay, I do a sweet combat roll as it disappears.
And it is their turn. Oops. They will, seeing their leader in peril, will immediately ignore you and rush to his aid, attacking the apparently small boy, and then the archer.
The biggest threat, the child.
So it's gonna be they're gonna attack Callie first, seeing as how it seems like she's the one on
Yeah.
death's door.
She is on death's door. Let's do it.
First attack
Bring it on.
is a 13. Second attack.
Nope.
16.
Not enough.
But a 20 is.
Do it.
Ow.
And just with one cleave,
Yeah.
one cleave missing, you scrapes past your greatsword. The second one, he just brings the butt of the axe up and slams it into your head, knocking you out.
Yeah, I'm down.
And then two
What does the Spectre do in this situation?
I think we've had this happen before, and the Spectre, because it doesn't actually say the Spectre disappears if I fall unconscious, the Spectre just acts on my last action, which was help me. So I guess
it's
I
gonna
don't know.
try and give you
Decided
the
what kind
kiss
of
of
attack.
life.
Oh god.
The second Odog will make 2 attacks against our archer boy.
The elf.
That is
Yes, no and yes.
a 9 to hit and a lot to hit.
A no and yes.
And you take 12 damage. Darren, it's your turn, bud.
I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna cast Healing Word
Wow.
on Callie.
And she pops back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting a little low on level 1 spells here. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. 6 points of healing.
Cool. Take it.
How close to death is this guy up here?
Real close. Super close.
Okay, then I will
2.
attack him.
3.
Close enough.
And that will kill him automatically.
Which one was that?
Werebore number 2.
Oh, good.
Spear the boar. Okay, then I will turn to, for my second attack, I will turn and attack whichever one of these is the most hurt, or it looks wounded.
It'd be Shaman Boy, right?
Shaman boy. He's the guy getting it. 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy. This guy's barely
I'm rolling
been
pretty
hurt.
well.
Emil.
I put up a spiritual weapon, used it once.
You have a lot of bonus action economy going on, bud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna charge this one with my shield.
Hey, dog. He's fine. He
Ah,
shrugs you off.
still gonna hit him twice.
I don't believe you.
I'll use my Divine Smite on that one actually.
Sure. That's a good roll. 23 damage.
Still up?
Yeah, he's not even bloodied yet. That'll do it.
Now, would I be able to use another? No, I'll save it. That's another 12.
Oh, you guys are good at this game. Herba.
There's a guy in my grill.
Indeed.
I throw a net on him.
Alright, roll disadvantage that he's able to dodge out of the way of the net.
At disadvantage, you
Yeah,
want?
it
Or
doesn't hit anyway.
oh, all right.
So you drop your bow, you throw a net at him, but he manages to dodge out of the way.
As he's dodging, I'll whip out my rapier and stab him.
I believe the net takes the full action for your attacks.
Do I get two? Oh no, that's not two of them. Then okay. Oh, then also bonus action, move the hex to the guy in front of me, and that'll be it, I guess.
All right. Spectre's turn.
So Spectre's gonna, I guess, run around so that he doesn't incur an attack of opportunity from this guy, and he's gonna land himself right here.
On the big guy, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then he's gonna attack. He's gonna try to drain that guy's life. 26.
Oh, show.
Takes 5. Oh, that sucked. Whatever, that's his turn.
All right. Yeah, turn.
Do you not get to do the special
What?
thing
Drain life or whatever.
again?
That is the special thing, life
Oh,
drain.
do you need me to make
That's
a
his
con
only
save,
action.
though?
He does have to make a con save.
Yeah.
He fails, so his hit point max goes down by
Ooh,
5.
that'll matter.
Yeah. Cool. I guess it's my turn, huh?
Maybe the shaman has healing. I don't know.
One would think, but he doesn't. I don't know why. I would have been bouncing his guys back up if he did.
Alright. I guess my turn. I'm gonna bonus action use that healing word I've got in the ring on myself. What is it? 1d4 plus 4?
Healing word, yep.
That's another 5 hit points.
You're like, ugh, this is a classic fucking Darren heal. 5 HP.
I'm so stingy. Alright, and I'm gonna use my turn to attack the guy right in front of me.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
14. That's more like what I usually roll. Bleeding and like out of breath, and that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, you like
That's
had
my turn.
just stood up, basically.
Yeah.
The shaman goes, what does he even fucking have? This guy's kind of lame.
Oh, I also move the specter if if it matters.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's to the south of the Mr. Shaman. Yeah, not super impressed with
If
this
any,
guy.
I'll block if he attacks.
Yeah, he's gonna do the daring,
daring.
so you all through with disadvantage on the first one. Does a 6 + 6 is 12. 15 hit you, Darren?
15? No.
Okay. How about a nat 20, baby?
Boom!
Nope, I have a shield. Give it to me.
And this is
Holy shit. That's not too bad.
no, that's actually not bad. And this one is a spiritual weapon attack on Callie. Missing horribly.
Yep.
Alright.
Also, can we point out that the only crits have been from the DM? Like, you should be sharing.
You blasted my encounter last session. Eldritch Sniper! Whatever it was. Eldritch Sling?
Got.
Shot. I
Shot.
knew it was an S, but I couldn't remember shot. Are you serious? Alright, continue. It is 3S turn.
Is it me? No. Okay.
3 eyes, bow wow!
Okay. Where's the shaman? Which one of these guys looks to me the best?
The leader is the one surrounded by people on that rock.
The guy with the green.
Yep, green dot boy.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to the green dot boy and make an attack with my dagger. Do I have advantage since he's...
You do not, unfortunately. But that hits. Holy fuck. Rogues are dope.
Mhm.
And then I need to make a saving throw. Oh fuck, I should have been adding a d4 to their saving throws. Because that's how Bless works. He does make the saving throw. Does he still take the 2d10 damage? Yes. Yeah, he does not take the damage, unfortunately.
I think it's an action to coat
He
the
did that
dagger
last
venom.
turn, yeah.
Oh.
So you do have your bonus
sucks.
action attack, but he does save from the poison, so he doesn't deal any poison damage.
Alright, I'm gonna use a bonus action. Oh
And he
my
just
god.
claims off his armor.
And I'm gonna run away.
Cool. The Orogs go, and they see things are getting dire. They see their chieftain, and they are just gonna go nuts. Attack on you, Callie. Fuck me. Second attack on Callie. Whoops. 13 plus 6 is 19.
That hits.
And this
Ah!
great accent to you.
Are you serious?
Down
On
again.
the bright side, he doesn't have a second attack to decapitate you.
Oh, good.
And again on Urba.
When I'm a player, I always feel like it's a dick
Yes,
who like
no.
attacks their player character. When the DM attacks the player character who's down. As a DM, I do it all the time.
So you take a total of 16 damage, Urba. And it's Darren's go.
Whatever shall I do? I will heal. Well, hold on. Let me think about it.
Healbot Darren,
Yeah,
what do you do?
I will heal, believe it or not.
Whoa, the Healbot heals.
Level 1 heal. Oh, yeah!
Just that
I'm really
sexy Darren
tapping into
heal.
it.
It like feels bad. I was funny. I was listening to a podcast today, and somebody was describing their paladin aura as getting like a greasy aura from like because they're like a kid character too, like a greasy acne aura around him, but it still gives you a bonus to your saving throws and stuff. So this is just what I imagine. Darren is giving you a little bit of like he's like pushes up his glasses, like pops a pimple and throws it at you or something like that, and that's his healing word. It's like nasty.
that's
Here's a
next
monster energy drink.
Yeah,
Get that.
exactly.
No. I'm clean skinned. I get all gross next year.
that's the puberty.
That's the character. Okay, so you get 5 points of healing, and I will whoever's most hurt over here. I'm attacking. Just a normal standard attack.
Yeah, I'll say you go after the leader. He's the most hurt. That hits for 4.
That's 4 points of damage.
And that misses clangs off his plate.
Okay. That's my turn.
Immediately.
I'm gonna try to knock him down.
Cool.
Come on, that's gotta do it, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Let me see. He might match it. Nope.
No.
Actually, bless doesn't even affect skill checks anyway.
Okay, hit him twice at advantage. That one hits.
Yep. He's still up.
Does he look like he's close to being
Yeah, he's super
down?
fucking hurt. That just hits. Wow. And how would you like to decapitate this orc shaman that has betrayed Larga?
I mean, you took the word right out of my mouth.
Just head off.
Just chop his
Just
head
super
off.
clean. You smack him once with your battle axe, and you don't even like. It just hits him straight in the chest and goes through the armor. And he's recoiling from that, and you just, whoop, done and done.
And I'll slide over here.
Urba,
Whichever one that one decides to attack first.
Urba, you have one on you.
Stab it.
That misses. You clang off of it. You're not as used to using rapier as you are a bow. You do have your bonus action to heal if you would like.
Oh, you mean second
Yep.
wind? We'll throw a second wind in. What was the roll again?
D10 plus your fighter level, so D10 plus 7. It is the Spectre's go.
Spectre's gonna shift up here, and he's gonna life drain the guy that's attacking his master.
Oh, thing, it misses. Oh wait, no, that's not your attack. That's his healing. It's a good heal. That's a beefy hit too.
11. Make a con save. Or don't.
Really,
It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
Or don't. It's up to you. It's your turn, Kelly.
Cool. He's been drained by my servant. Now he's gonna get stabbed by me.
Just hits. It pains me to see that you need only a 10 to hit these guys.
I'm a pretty powerful person.
Plus 5 to that, the 13 damage.
Oh yeah, so 13 damage. He's
Yeah,
still alive.
this one was barely hurt.
All right, let's do it again.
Yep.
Another
He
10.
is still up, but he is fucking hurt. 3 eyes, you're up.
Cool.
Alright, I guess this dude next to Herba.
Cool.
Close.
Damn, you guys are killing it. Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, I've killed 3 people this.
And this guy's
Oh,
super
man.
dead. You see Urba stabbing at him with his rapier, and with that opening, you just come up and just right through the mouth into his brain cavity.
Oof.
The last Orog will swing wildly. I'm just going to give him an AoE cleave attack here. He's just going to swing and try and just hit all of you at once. So everybody make me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, how bad does he look?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, use your bonus action attack. See if you can kill him.
Yeah.
You just...
Oh, the 6 isn't a thing anymore.
Oh, roll damage.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, and he
Done.
goes down. And he's about to take a wide swing at all of you guys and try and just take one of you down with him, and all of a sudden a dagger appears in the back of his head, and he just slumps over. You see Three Eyes grinning.
I pull out my rose-colored specks
Oh yeah!
from underneath my wings, and I place them on my beak.
Nice. With that, we fade out of combat, and you guys have seemingly defeated every major threat on the ledge here.
So Darren's probably running out of healing. I'll go towards the altar and give them each 15 lay on hands.
With that, you sort of shake them awake, and you give them enough vigor to be arrive. You undo their gags and such, and they're super grateful.
Also, real quick, Zach, does my Elder Slate pick anything up in this area? I mean, there was a shaman.
Let me double check for you. Yes, there's a very clear magical feeling from the dimensional shackles, or the bonds of fear that are on Ixuxa, which is the mage.
I shout to Emil, make sure you grab those shackles, and then I kind of collapse at this rock, just like sit down to breathe.
Am I able to remove them?
You're not. You know that Larga has the passcode to have it unlocked.
Why does she have them?
She's the one who imprisoned her.
Okay.
At this point, you guys can hang out and wait for Larga to show up with, her forces. They're going to meet you here if you want, or you can travel back.
I do want to check out the shaman's body to see if he has anything nice on him.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. I have a book for this. I don't have it with me, do I? Yes, I do.
11.
No, it's at Scott's house.
As I crawl over
It's
because
at
I'm
my
too
house.
tired.
At 11.
Do you want me to go find it?
Go for it, yeah, Scott. Go ahead and find. You just grab the book real quick,
right back.
and then while you guys are going over that, you obviously know there's a bunch of great axes around here. You find 600 gold pieces worth of gems, a silver dagger, and a scroll of alarm.
So
Scavenging items?
Yeah, and then add one scavenging item. Go ahead and what dice is it to roll, Scott?
Hold on. Gotta find it.
So I'm like out of breath, crawling on the floor, covered in blood, being like, "Who knows alarm?" And I'm like waving this like scroll
All of a
around.
sudden, you hear a soft pitter patter of feet. I know alarm. As Zook climbs up behind you guys.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh, I'd do it. $81.
Roll a D4.
2.
You found 2 woolen blankets.
Nice.
Yes.
You found 2 wool blankets.
So he's got 600 gold, a scroll of alarm, a silver dagger, and 2 blankets.
that we put on the 2 sickly
There you
people.
go. Perfect.
Happens to just have 2.
Get these guys some blankets and hot chocolate.
The remaining Orogs carry combined gold, 200 gold worth of various gems and coin.
What the DM didn't tell you was that it's a magical healing blanket, and they both heal.
Yeah.
They get the effects of a long rest. Too bad it was only one-time use. That's rough.
Alright. My specter's gonna give me a back rub while you guys finish this up.
Super creepy.
I'm just gonna what's it called? Look around. Make sure there's nobody
I
got
think it would be creepier if one of us was doing
Yeah,
it.
so you guys take some time. You secure the area. About
Do I see anything unusual? And or help?
go ahead and roll. Go ahead and find your own. Are you searching or are you just looking around?
No, I just perception check like enemies, like anything like
You
dangerous.
hear
and
the
whatnot.
pattering of orc feet, but they sound like they're running away. And then you hear a little bit of fighting, and then eventually Larga and her orcs come up, and they come up to you guys. They were traveling slower than you just because they had more of them, but they were coming to reinforce you should the worst happen. And Larga nods at you and says, "Very well done. As per our agreement."
I toss her the head.
"Oh, this will look good on a spear." Here, he tosses it to one of her orcs and just... And it's on a spear now. He says, "As per our agreement, you can take the mage and Sybil. Honestly, I'm just glad to have Gag dead."
The shackles.
Yes. The magic word is... what do you guys want the magic word to be for these shackles?
Potato.
Orcarina.
Oh, fuck yeah, Orcarina. He says, "Hey, Orcarina." And the,
Oh my
and
God.
the
Even worse than I imagined.
and the
Let's
shackles
keep it to the
click
child
off.
for the pun.
UX,
I'm just gonna throw him off the cliff. I don't want to hear that again.
Yeah, you guys fight Larga and all of her... Oh, you throw the shackles off the cliff? Okay. The shackle... You see Emil, like, dead face, just, like, staring intently at these shackles, and, like, his hand is extending over the cliffside. He, like, can't... He's gonna drop him off, but, you know. So you guys have you have the bonds of fear that will inhibit spell casting.
You have to put them on somebody, and then the spell Fear gets cast on them?
Sort of. It's actually fucking terrifying. Dimensional... Hang on. Fucking dimensional shackles. 5e. The effect that these guys give it in fucking... So here's these bad boys, right? First off, these things are asshole fucking item anyway. That's the asshole item. But then the flavor text they give it is this. Ready for this? Are you fucking ready? As I find it eventually. If you didn't hate that item enough already.
That's too many words to read.
They are enveloped in a mist an inch thick that dampens hearing and vision passing through it. The victim is only peripherally aware of the world around them, and even their loudest screams can be heard only as the softest whispers. Occasionally, shadowy forms can be seen moving through the mist as if the victim were not alone. What the fuck?
Hold on. Once every 30 days, you can make a DC 30 strength athletics?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So once you're in this, you're like, well, I guess fuck me, right?
If you have a DC 30 and you crit,
Still doesn't work. You cannot crit on ability checks and saving throws.
oh right.
Jesus.
So some people literally cannot get out of them. It's impossible for certain.
Actually, I'm gonna hold on to these.
In fact, most people.
You think twice.
Most people can't get out.
Yeah.
These would make for an epic prank. Haha, now you're blind and can't get out for a month.
And then you start screaming. You're like, "What? I can't fucking hear you." Yeah, it's awful.
Those are gnarly.
So you guys have freed the mage. You have freed Sybil. Sybil is grateful. She says, "My friends, we meet again. I'm glad I came here with you and not anybody else. Let's put it that way."
Which one's Sybil?
Sybil is the seer. She's the one that came with you the first one. She chased the boy into the mists and
Gotcha.
came here with you guys. She also is the one that gave you the weird vision inside the Bergio Master's house.
Got you. I asked Sybil, I'm like, hey Sybil, how are you on removing curses?
I'm not so good. I mostly just see the future, but I believe our spellcaster
We do
friend
know
in
somebody
town
that
can
can do
hook us
that.
up, as it were, as the kids are saying these days.
I kind of look towards the bird person who I'm assuming
Which
we've noticed
kids?
also throbbing,
kids?
and I warn the people, I warn my colleagues, I'm like, hey, something's not right with me. We should head back to town.
All right.
is her nose getting longer and somehow flatter? At the same
Yes,
time?
you notice that it is a full moon, so that may also play a role.
I thought it was a new moon.
Oh, sorry, it's a new moon. You're right, not a full moon. Ixuaxa, she's wearing purple, and she is sort of just staring at you. She is glad to be rid of the sort of the necklace, so she can at least do her cantrips. You see, she's prestidigitizing herself, cleaning herself off. But she seems to just be observing you all with an even look, level-headed, just analyzing.
I'm gonna go back to the Raven speech.
Is there anything else?
Either of them have only one eye?
Oh, the who?
Does either of them only have one eye?
No, they both have both their eyes.
I mean, you could make it so one of them only has one eye. It's pretty easy.
Yikes. All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do else up here?
There's nothing else really to do, right?
You are correct.
Yeah. I'm off for heading
yeah.
back.
With that, you guys head back to Erasnu. It takes you a couple days, but you get there. You all will get a bunch of fucking magic and shit. Rather not magic, but
Rewards.
that's the one. Gold.
Can I hunt down our friend who removes curses and ask her to take a look at
Yes,
this?
there's no problem.
I have-
She takes care of you and as well as Three Eyes, and she notices the festering wounds you guys have, and she takes care of it. And she says, "I'm very glad you came to
Gotcha.
me, but this is the second or third time I've done this. I feel like, please be careful."
I kind of don't acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
statement
You're just
at
like,
all.
fucking
I'm
thanks,
like-
whatever. You guys get 500 gold from Larga, plus 200 from Orog, plus 600 from the Gag. You didn't skin the pelt, so that's all you get.
Oh, we didn't skin the animal, right?
And that is how much gold you get divided by.
Duke gets jacked Italy.
Fuck Zook.
Fuck Zook.
You
260
get that
gold
alarm
apiece.
scroll.
Yeah, he gets the alarm scroll. Nobody else gives a shit. Don't worry about EXP. You guys get a bunch, but you're just not left to get to level 8 yet. So, we have plenty of... well, we don't have plenty of time. It's 10, but... what I would like to do now is to just sort of get a feel for where you guys are at. I know this seems to have been dragging on. It's getting a little tedious for me as well, but there are 2 more modules. One's a 2-hour one.
I guess, what do you think about the remaining one?
I haven't read through both
Like,
of them
is it
yet.
a good finale?
I personally, it's all right. I read through it a little bit, but I didn't get a lot.
So crazy thought. I need, and this is totally can be shot down. I need to practice running Strahd's Castle because I have to run it for my in-person game, and we're roughly around the level that you should kind of hit that. The thing is, Strahd's Castle is fucking humongous, and that's going to be multiple sessions.
So it'll be like a little adventure break. I'd be okay with that if others are, but it doesn't matter to me. I can add that to the list of
Yeah,
stuff.
I've never played Curse of Strahd, so...
Well, that's the thing. Is
I'd
like
be
we're
down
in
for that.
Barovia. If we're looking for a big finale, Strahd is the big bad of Barovia.
Whatever you guys are feeling. We don't have to decide it now, but I just want to get all the ideas
Yeah.
out there. That's a good also idea. I'll add that
Yeah, add it to
to
the
the list here.
votes, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little.
There was something already in there. Right?
I'm down for whatever.
I just
wanna
want to keep playing this character.
I
I was gonna say the opposite. I like this character, but like I kind of want. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I want to play something else, maybe.
yeah, I definitely want. I definitely want to try a different type of character that I've never played before.
So essentially, I think what I feel like would be cool is alternating off doing either same characters or same level characters, and then doing it something new and fresh with a continuation. I think it's up to you guys. Would you guys like as a group to do a campaign? Do you think that the group works together well like that? Do you think I know we can meet? I think the at least these modules have been pretty successful in terms of us being able to meet and doing the stuff, which is good. Do you think you guys would get more engagement out of something that actually matters a little bit more? I know Adventure League doesn't feel as good in my opinion as like an actual campaign.
Yeah, I'd rather a bigger overarching story to like drive us.
Something more player driven.
Right, exactly.
More.
Yes. I think that's preferable for me also. So I guess, do you guys want to finish up? It'll be probably 3 to 4 more sessions of this if you want to continue this. There's 1 2-hour one and 1 4-hour one.
I don't know how everyone else feels. I currently am okay with just dropping the Adventure League and moving into like a campaign.
Yeah, because like this is the second like series of Adventures League we've been doing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty. We've been doing this for a while, so it has been getting stale. I think they're.
I'm done with Barovia.
Yeah, I would also like. I'd be cool if we just
I
drop.
want out.
So I think we can easily. I think we're good with this. These characters won't cease to exist. They will forever exist in this world. We can always come back to it. Not a big deal, one way or the other. So I think that's cool.
Would I be allowed to bring this character to whatever we're doing next?
For sure.
So.
If one of the two, I assume, will be continuing at a higher level. I prefer playing at lower level personally, but I want to get experience running higher level stuff too. So I think that's no issue for me as a DM. And it's perfect
That's
for
actually
in Castle. So
something I'm interested in too. I don't think I've had a game last long enough for high level stuff.
Will we be running the like big campaign?
Yeah, Zach, that's actually a question. Do you want to take a break from being the DM and switch to being a player?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. I love playing. I'm actually enjoying DMing a lot too. I think what we can do is if somebody wants to run the higher level campaign and then I can run the lower level campaign or vice versa, I think that would be cool. Or we could even swap DMing and just co-DM it. Whoever wants to step up and give it a go. It doesn't matter to me. We can share, we can mix it up. It's just really a matter of what we want to do, which is cool.
Yeah.
So we'll drop it for this week. Or we'll drop this for now. I think we're all in agreement on that part. I guess really, what do you guys want to do? An adventure module, or would you like something fresh and homebrew that can be easily narratively bended?
I vote option 2. Adventure League, it feels like it's a little too formulaic with each like little episode. I like the variety of not knowing what's going to happen necessarily.
I think adventures are also relatively linear from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's gonna be a next one and a certain number of them. So.
Well, I meant sorry, an adventure module meaning like Storm King's Thunder or Horde of the Dragon Queen, like a full book. I guess was what I meant by adventure module.
Storm King was awesome.
Yeah, but it was still relatively linear.
Has everyone else not played those?
Storm King's
I've done Horde and I've done Rise. I'm good on that. I don't need to do it again.
That's totally fair. I'm currently on Horde, so know the grind well.
You guys are still on Horde? You're not on Rise of Tiamat yet?
Oh, we're not even. Yeah, no, we just got off the caravan still.
Oof.
We're on Caravan Part 2.
So you haven't made it to the you're still on the caravan.
Well, this is Caravan, the second Caravan. We finished Caravan Part 1, and now there's technically another Caravan part, I guess. So.
Is this the one with the gnome rogue lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know where you are.
Yeah, that all just happened, all that cool stuff. But so I'm thinking homebrew. That's fine with me. So I feel like starting fresh with level 1 characters in homebrew would be cool. I know Ben.
Do you have a homebrew ready to go?
I do have a sort of idea, but it's
Yeah.
nothing special. It's nothing super fleshed out.
Got you. I had thought of one, but I mean, I basically built the start of it and then never really moved much farther from there. So I could push into it unless you, Zach, want to take something
Yeah, I mean, I'll happily help out and co-DM it with you, and then I can run the higher end stuff for now.
Okay.
I'm able to get experience running high stuff, so.
Yeah. The one I had, it was like start at level 5.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
find your way to like. It was essentially like 8 mini adventures, and after every end of every adventure, you just leveled up. That way, I didn't have to track.
Oh, gotcha. So it's actually
XP.
okay. Yeah.
So you would end at like, what is that? Level 13 or 14 or something. So.
Cool. So we'll mix up. I guess that would actually almost be the higher level one, because you're starting at 5.
When are you planning to settle on whatever the next thing's gonna be? Like for next week, do you want to have it ready?
We don't have to force it. It's honestly, we could discuss it in here. I just want to make sure we have a talk while we're all here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because this is the only time that we're all actually we ever meet.
Oh, that's true.
So I guess. Ben, how about you? Can you launch your... I guess it wouldn't make sense to start at a higher level. I was going to say, if you could grab these dice from 7 and go from there.
What? Sorry, what are you talking about?
I say, you got these characters are level 7 right now. If you wanted to insert that into your homebrew and I can start it at level 1, would that make more sense than the opposite?
I think if we did homebrew, the homebrew that I have, which is, like I said, it's very rough. Like, I would have to take some time to get it ready. I would, if you wanted to bring someone, you'd probably have to de-level them to 5, and Zach, you'd have to enter in as a level 5 character. I mean, yeah, the only other thing that I could probably take over is if we wanted to stay in Barovia and do Strahd's Castle.
So major options.
Which we could just do with these characters, yeah. And if there's something other than that, then I'd ask you, Zach, to probably take the helm there.
That's cool.
But, you know.
I'm just gonna write these down for my reference. Strahd's Castle. And then you could keep current characters.
Yeah.
Then we have 5 plus homebrew.
I guess not to keep adding, but there is one module that goes from level 1 to level 20, I think. Out of the Abyss.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I don't know if anyone's ever played that one.
I have not. Christine was gonna run through this eventually, and that's where one of my character arcs ties into that actually, but it doesn't super matter.
Ooh.
Because that one I would either love to play or run, because that one does seem. I've read a little bit of it, and it seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Underdark is going to be more attempted grimdark.
Yeah, it's going to be very similar to Barovia. You're not going to get fantasy level stuff.
I just don't think it eventually does grimdark well.
Oh.
The encounters are actually too well balanced. They're like over-tuned to make it possible to win without struggling.
Yeah, because I guess it has to be designed to last. Right?
Yeah. Also, I think I did power you guys up by giving you the magic to bypass stuff, which is cool. It's fine. I just need to balance a little bit better to account for that. Okay.
What do you mean by magic to bypass?
So, like, making sure, I mean, using Xanathars, which wasn't out when this came out, you guys are, A, overpowered already, B, you guys had 2 magic weapons that you wouldn't have gotten previously, which was yours, and yours because of your pact, and John's because I just let him buy it with enough gold.
Gotcha.
So that bypassed the werebor's immunities pretty easily.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay. So I've put up another little survey, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to assess where we're at. Just vote what you guys are feeling on the next one here. I have no issue with any of these, really. I'd be fine DMing. I think it'll be a great experience. And I think we could do the top 2 will swap off bi-weekly, and one can be a continuation, and one can be a new fresh one. I think that's probably the best and what people do. Even for the continuation, if you want to play a new character, I think it's probably okay to swap out and play something different. I don't think anybody will care.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'll ping you guys now, and we can just get the... And vote for as many as you want. Don't just vote for one. Vote for as many as you want.
All right. So you want to be decided by next week, or what?
I mean, ideally, just so we can start planning and stuff like that.
Okay.
And to be fair, that next week might even be just an off week for us in general, depending on when people can meet. You know, our schedules are sometimes messy and how it works.
Yeah.
Seems like we're pretty much comfortable with all of them. I love it.
I just for the record, the new character I want to make, whoever's DMing, it's gonna be pretty out. I hope you can understand. I've got crazy ideas.
All right, I gotta head to bed.
Yep, that's fine. We
Yeah.
can we'll continue this talk via text. I think we have a good base point. Looks right now Ben can prep his homebrew stuff, and then we can decide whether I'll be prepping new character level 1 homebrew or level 7 homebrew, and then we can go from there. Thank you guys for staying up and talking for a bit, but yeah, hope you guys had a good sesh.
Oh yeah, Ben.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys.
Your Strahd's
Good
night.
castle thing. Like, we
Yeah.
can do that while Christine's taking a break, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna start the castle sometime in mid to late February. But honestly, all the practice I can get on this castle, because it's like 100+ rooms, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're only on break for 2
Yeah,
more
if you
weeks
wanna-
though, too, so...
Schedule that for, you know, while we're not playing with them.
Oh yeah,
I'd be
if
down
you
for
guys, that's definitely Zach. If you want to do that, and we could probably see if someone else wants to come in on a Thursday for that.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to bed too
Yeah,
as well. Good
night,
night,
guys.
Night.
Good night.